everyone, welcome back to ECA to Student Paramedic. I'm Freyja, and as you know, I do lots of blogs about what I do in the ambulance service. So today I'm sort of stuck in a car park at the moment waiting for a new tyre to be put onto my car. So I thought I'd better sort of do a little blog for you whilst I'm waiting. This is quite a difficult one for me to do because I've never had the situation, and I wanted to, I suppose, share my experience to maybe help you guys out if you ever come across this situation in your job, or for that matter outside of work. And that's to do with actually finding a confirmed suicide. I've never been to a suicide before, and I've seen lots of DOAs, dead on arrivals, lots and lots of dead bodies, but never one where someone has deliberately taken their own life in such a manner is absolutely convincing that they've done it deliberately. I won't go into the details of this because it can then connect to persons and locations. However, what I will say is, when I got to, we got called out to a cardiac arrest, so the heart stopped, and potentially a dead person. Got there with my crew member, who was wonderful as always. And we took everything with us. We took all our bags, we took our O2, we took everything, you know. So when you're expecting a cardiac arrest, everything comes with you, no exception, drugs, everything. We got into this building, the owners of the building got through and opened the doors for us, and we then opened up the door to the room where the patient was, and we didn't even enter the room because of the situation in which the patient was in, which could be hazardous of what they used to end their lives with. So we actually called the fire crew for scene safety situation. If you remember, when you ever go into helping a patient out, your own safety is paramount, and that of your crew member, before you even access or come near a patient. Because if you're dead, then how are you going to help the patient? So protocol means we had to call the fire service, but as it turned out, the police turned up rather quickly. They then made the decision to go in, because from the vantage point we had from the doorway, there's nothing we could have done. The patient had deceased quite some time ago, and the police then were able to go in and do their legal bits and papers, like hunting around for ID and things like that. So their boots, as it were in the room, so if there was any forensics that needed, it'll be on their own clothing. But the scene was quite, I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest, because I've seen so many dead bodies, and I don't think I've become complacent with it, and I don't really want to be complacent about it, because it's a human body. It's someone who's lived, who's lived, you know, who's had family. It could have been, you know, there's someone's mum, their grandmother, their father, their grandfather, brother. There's a person there. The shell of the person is there, and whenever you see their body, it's very sad. I find it's very sad that one, the person's deceased, but also because the family they've left behind, or the friends and the memories, and you know, the whole of the universe for them to leave behind. But when I saw this person in the state they were in, I was a bit numb. I don't understand. I looked at them and I thought, oh, okay, they're dead. And I don't know what I felt. And last night, because this happened yesterday, last night I went to bed and I was thinking, come on, I should be feeling something. I don't understand. I'm not, I'm whether my brain was going, well, you're going to process it in a minute, I'm not sure. So what I'm doing now is trying to go through the scene of how we got there and visualizing what I was seeing, and I'm trying to comprehend what happened to the person, and I can tell what happened to the person, you know, it was very quick, and well, maybe not very quick, but I don't think the person actually had any pain, which is good. I think the person went very quietly and gently, and I didn't feel any pain. So that's my consolidation for myself, thinking, you know, they went the way they wanted to go, because it's obviously they had planned it very, very well and not told nobody. So last night I was thinking, I've got to try and think, why am I not picking up on this? I usually do, and I think it's going to take, I don't know if it's going to be denial, or is my brain trying to block out the impact of, because it's such a different thing for me. So what I'm going to be doing is, when I go back to work, I'm going to be having a chat with my OO, or maybe a welfare, just to sort of talk it out, really, and seeing if what I'm feeling is actually the real thing that I should be feeling, or am I denying something, or is it just because I'm so used to seeing, you know, DOAs, but obviously this is different. This is, the presentation is so different. So the police went in, they did their things. We have to give our details, so we have to give our name, telephone number, our ambulance number, and also our personal numbers for when we joined the service, and then we gave our evidence of what we did, what we looked at, how we saw it, and then left it. Obviously we took the details also of the witnesses there and those who could ID the person, so we did that as well, and we sort of collaborated, I can't say the word now, collaborated with the police to swap details if we found something they didn't, etc, etc. And we didn't need to put a tag. Usually with a DOA we have to put a little band on their wrist or on their ankle with their name and date of birth and our job number, or, you know, their NHS number or something like that. On this occasion we didn't have to, because that's down to the police, because we couldn't actually we couldn't go through to the room. Yeah, and then we just left and went straight on to another job. So I think maybe I didn't actually have time to sort of talk it out properly, maybe, don't know. But this is why you're here, because I'm uploading or downloading my blog, my feelings, my thoughts, and my experiences. Yeah, it's not a pleasant one. When you work for the service, there's loads of fantastic, you know, things that you see and you can do, and I would say a majority of it's all really good, love it. When you get to these little pieces, you just have to try and find a way to deal with them, and then try and add more positiveness to sort of overcome the negative. You know, it's not all roses and flowers in the job. You will see situations which is unpleasant. You will go into houses that are not pleasant, but then conversely you will see wonderful things. You'll have fantastic memories, and you will go into houses, for example, that are very, very nice, and you will see patients who are lovely, you know. So you will have ups and downs, and I think the important thing is keep the memories of the ups and try and deal with the downs in a gentle manner, to try to process them and to learn from them and then to move on from them. Because I think if you keep those downs close to you and keep the memory of those downs, it can start like chipping at you, I think. But at the moment I feel all right. I'm okay. But I think I need to talk about it a bit more. So I'll have a chat with somebody at my work. But I've got to get this tire done. Got to get this tire done. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. I hope this has helped in some way. I hope it hasn't scared you off at all. If you have had any experiences yourself, good or bad, and you want to make a comment, please do so. Do it nice and gently, and please don't, be nasty to anyone who makes a comment, and you don't take fun of them, because they're all comments that are your own, okay? And I just want other people to learn from those comments if need be. But especially if you've had a bad experience, please do not name names, do not name locations. Just say what the job was about, okay? Otherwise I'm gonna have to remove it. But it's just for educational, really. Well, thanks again for your time. Take care. Love you guys. Thank you ever so much for all the great comments, and seeing you on station, all your new CAs. You are wonderful. You look so great in your new uniforms. I'm so proud of you. Right, take care. See you soon. Bye bye for now.